President Ibrahim Traoré saw his childhood teacher living under a bridge. What happened next will shock you. It was raining in the city. Cars moved slowly. People hurried with umbrellas. The president's car was driving through the busy street. Ibrahim Traoré looked out the window. He was thinking about his country. He was thinking about children who could not go to school. He was thinking about teachers who worked hard every day. Suddenly he saw something that made him sit up straight. Under a bridge he saw an old man sitting on the ground. The man was cold and wet. He had a thin blanket. He looked tired and hungry. People walked past him. No one stopped. But Ibrahim could not look away. The man's face looked familiar. Ibrahim told his driver to stop the car. Ibrahim got out of the car. Rain fell on his head, but he did not care. His guards tried to follow him, but he told them to wait. He walked quickly to the man under the bridge. As he got closer, he remembered his childhood. He remembered a small classroom, a kind voice, and a teacher who always helped him. He knelt down and looked at the man's face.
"Sir, is it you?"
"Mr. Kaboré?" The old man looked up. His eyes were tired, but he smiled. "Ibrahim, is it really you?" Ibrahim felt tears in his eyes. He could not believe it. The man who taught him to read, who gave him hope, was now living on the street. Ibrahim remembered his life as a boy. He lived in a small village. His house was made of mud. The roof was made of tin. When it rained, water came inside. Every morning his mother woke him up early. She said, "Go to school, Ibrahim. You must learn." Ibrahim helped his mother carry water from the well. He helped feed the goats. Then he walked to school. He had no shoes. The road was long and full of stones. Sometimes he was hungry. But he always went to school. The school was small. The walls were old. The desks were broken. There were no books. Sometimes there was no chalk. But Ibrahim loved to learn. He wanted to know about the world. He wanted to help his family. He wanted to be someone important one day. But school was not easy. Some children laughed at him. Some teachers did not care. But one teacher was different. His name was Mr. Kaboré. Mr. Kaboré was always kind. He wore old clothes, but he was always clean. He smiled at every child. He called every child by name. He never shouted. When Ibrahim could not read, Mr. Kaboré helped him after class. He showed him how to sound out words. He gave him old books to take home. He told him stories about great people. He said, "You can do great things, Ibrahim. Never stop trying." Ibrahim listened to his teacher. He worked hard. He read every book he could find. He helped his friends with their lessons. He became the best student in the class. But life at home was still hard. Sometimes there was no food. Sometimes his father was sick. Sometimes Ibrahim wanted to stop going to school. But he remembered Mr. Kaboré's words. He remembered the hope in his teacher's eyes. One day, after school, Ibrahim saw Mr. Kaboré sitting under a tree. The teacher looked sad. Ibrahim sat next to him. "Are you okay, sir?" Mr. Kaboré smiled, but his eyes were sad. "Life is hard, Ibrahim. But when I see my students learn, I am happy." Ibrahim made a promise. "One day I will make you proud. I will never forget what you have done for me." Mr. Kaboré put his hand on Ibrahim's shoulder. That is all a teacher wants, to see his students do well. Ibrahim finished primary school. He got the best marks. He won a place at a big school in the city. The city was very different. There were many cars, tall buildings, and many people. The school was big. There were many students. Some had nice clothes and new shoes. Ibrahim felt shy. He missed his village. He missed his family. He missed Mr. Kaboré, but he remembered his promise. He studied hard. He woke up early. He stayed up late. He joined the football team. He made new friends. He helped other students with their lessons. At home, things were still hard. His mother worked in the market. His father was still sick. Ibrahim sent money home when he could. He never forgot his family. He never forgot his village. He never forgot Mr. Kaboré. He wrote letters to his old teacher. He told him about the city, about his new school, about his dreams. Ibrahim finished high school. He got the best marks again. He won a place at the university. He studied history and politics. He wanted to know how to help his country. He joined student groups. He spoke at meetings. He helped other students. He became a leader. People listened to him. They said, "Ibrahim is honest. He is brave. He cares about people." After university, Ibrahim joined the army. He wanted to serve his country. He trained hard. He learned discipline. He became an officer. He led his men with kindness. He helped people in villages. He built schools and clinics. He listened to the problems of the people. He became famous. People said, maybe one day Ibrahim will be our president. One day, the people chose Ibrahim to be the president of Burkina Faso. The boy who once walked barefoot to school was now the leader of the country. He moved into the big house. He had many meetings. He made many decisions, but he never forgot his promise. He never forgot Mr. Kaboré. As president, Ibrahim wanted to find his old teacher. He asked his helpers to look for Mr. Kaboré. They searched the villages. They asked people in the city. They looked in many places, but no one knew where Mr. Kaboré was. Some said he moved away. Some said he was gone. Ibrahim did not give up. He kept looking. Now, under the bridge, Ibrahim found his teacher. He helped Mr. Kaboré stand up. He put his own coat around the old man. He called his guards to help. They took Mr. Kaboré to the car. People on the street watched. They did not know what was happening. But Ibrahim did not care. He was thinking only of his teacher. At the palace, doctors checked Mr. Kaboré. He was weak. He was hungry. But he smiled when he saw Ibrahim. I always knew you would do great things, he said. Ibrahim held his hand. You will never be alone again, he promised. He told his staff to make a warm room for Mr. Kaboré. He made sure he had good food and new clothes. He sat with his teacher for a long time. They talked about the old days. They laughed. They remembered the village, the school, the children. But Ibrahim wanted to do more. He called a meeting with his ministers. He told them about Mr. Kaboré. He said, this man helped me become who I am. There are many teachers like him. We must help them. He started a new plan to help old teachers. He made sure they had homes, food, and respect. He visited schools. He told students, respect your teachers. They help you become better people. The story spread across the country. People were surprised. They talked about the president's kindness. They remembered their own teachers. Some people cried when they heard the story. Many wrote letters to thank their teachers. Some children brought gifts to school. The whole country started to change. Teachers were given more respect. Their pay was made better. New houses were built for them. The story of Mr. Kaboré became a lesson for everyone. Mr. Kaboré lived his last years in comfort. He had visitors every day. Old students came to see him. Neighbors came to thank him. Even strangers came to say thank you. He watched Ibrahim lead the country with care. One evening, as the sun was going down, Mr. Kaboré said, you kept your promise, Ibrahim. I am proud of you. Ibrahim smiled. You made me who I am, sir. I will never forget you. This story is not just about a president and his teacher. It is about never forgetting the people who help us. It is about kindness, about saying thank you, about helping others. President Ibrahim Traoré saw his teacher under a bridge and changed his life. In doing so, he changed the whole country. If you have a teacher, a mentor, or someone who helped you, remember to thank them. You never know how much your kindness can mean. But the story does not end here. After Mr. Kaboré moved into the palace, he started to feel better. He liked to sit in the garden and watch the birds. He liked to talk to the cooks and the guards. He told them stories about the old days. He remembered every student's name. He remembered the games they played, the songs they sang, the dreams they had. Some days he visited schools with President Ibrahim. The children listened to his stories. They asked him questions. He always smiled and said, you can do great things. Never stop trying. One day a group of teachers came to visit Mr. Kaboré. They brought flowers and food. They thanked him for his work. They told him how he had helped them when they were young teachers. They said, you showed us how to care for children. You showed us how to be patient. You showed us how to believe in every child. Mr. Kaboré was happy. He said, teaching is not just a job. It is a way to change the world. President Ibrahim made sure that every teacher in the country heard the story of Mr. Kaboré. He told it on the radio. He told it on TV. He told it in every school he visited. He said, teachers are heroes. They build the future. We must respect them. We must help them. The people listened. They started to see teachers in a new way. They started to thank them. They started to help them. Ibrahim also started a new school in his village. He named it after Mr. Kaboré. The school had new books, new desks, and a big playground. Children from many villages came to study there. The teachers were happy. The children were happy. The village was proud. Every year, on Teacher's Day, President Ibrahim visited the school. He told the children, "You can be anything you want. Work hard. Listen to your teachers. Never give up." As time passed, Mr. Kaboré became famous. People from other countries came to meet him. They wanted to know his secret. He always said the secret is love. Love your students. Believe in them. Help them when they are weak. Celebrate when they are strong. He wrote a small book about his life. The book was simple, but it touched many hearts. It was read in schools all over the country. When Mr. Kaboré became very old, he spent most of his time in the garden. He liked to watch the sunset. He liked to listen to the birds. Sometimes President Ibrahim sat with him. They talked about the past. They talked about the future. They talked about hope. One evening, as the sky turned orange, Mr. Kaboré said, "I am happy, Ibrahim. I have seen my students grow. I have seen my country change. I have seen kindness win." Ibrahim held his teacher's hand. "Thank you, sir. You changed my life. You changed many lives." After Mr. Kaboré passed away, the whole country mourned. People remembered his smile, his stories, his kindness. President Ibrahim gave a speech. He said, "Mr. Kaboré was not just my teacher. He was a teacher to the whole nation. He showed us the power of kindness. He showed us the power of hope." The school in the village became a place of learning and love. Every child who studied there learned about Mr. Kaboré. Every teacher who worked there tried to be like him. The story of President Ibrahim Traoré and Mr. Kaboré became a story for all time. It was told in homes, in schools, in markets, and in fields. It was a story of hope, of gratitude, and of never forgetting those who help us. It was a story that changed a country, one act of kindness at a time. If this story touched your heart, please remember to thank the people who helped you in your life. Kindness can change the world, just like it changed the life of President Ibrahim Traoré and his teacher. Sir Kaboré, if you want to hear more true and powerful stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button and join our family. Share this story with your friends and family, and let's spread kindness together. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story.